All right, this time I'm being selfish. Tournament of Legends is here. I think I've done it twice and failed miserably, like not even gotten out of group play. So what I need from you guys is, if you don't know what Tournament of Legends is, I'm going to explain it to you, and then I need you guys to help me pick my teams. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm preparing for Tournament of Legends. Now, I've done this twice already. Joshuasaurus, I guess is how you say it, or Joshuasaurus, I always say it wrong. But much love and very appreciated that he actually takes the time to organize this entire thing. It's absolutely incredible, and I love participating in it, and I'm glad it's back right now, because I kind of want to redeem myself. Like, I'm a loudmouth, I'm on YouTube, all that jazz, and I can't even get out of group play. So, how does Tournament of Legends work? Basically what we do is, or basically what you do is, you have, I think it's 20 matches that you have to play that need to be recorded. And then, let me double check this. Yes, maximum score is 80 because you're going to be playing 20 matches. You get 4 points per match, meaning keeping your heroes alive. In group play, it's just like World Cup, basically. In group play, you're going against like 3 others. There's 4 people total in each group, or at least that's what it was before. I don't know what's going to be now, depending on how many participants there are. And then the scores, whoever has, one guy has 72, another guy has 60, then 72 takes a win there, and keep going on, and then whoever has the most wins in the group play moves on to the knockout round, and then the knockout round is kind of obvious how that works. So what I have to do is I have to build 3 teams of 10 toons. Now you're thinking, oh, that's relatively easy. No, because what they do is they have a list of prohibited toons, and I'm going to put that up in the back. This is where I need your help, guys, okay? So now, so you guys know, I'm just worried about group play right now. The rules change slightly for match play in terms of the toons that you have to swap out and. Forget all that noise. Right now, we're trying to get 3 teams together for Tournament of Legends. So here are the toons I'm not allowed to use, by the way. I can't use Spectre, Dr. Poison, Superman, Donna Troy, Lex, and Stargirl. So I can use Stargirl and I can use Lex. I can't use them together. Lex and Wally West. Cheshire is new to the list, but I guess that's pretty obvious. Atrocitus and Supergirl, not allowed to be used together. New and reworked toons for the month, including new reworks for the following month. If one of your finals toons is prohibited, you are allowed to replace that toon at no cost. Use of prohibited toons counts as a match loss and -4 for each prohibited toon / combo. All right. So there is that. Those are the toons that I cannot use, and I felt like that list was much longer. However, it's probably the list is like amended here and there, just depending on when the tournament is and what toons are like OP at the time. I am allowed to let 3 toons revive before it counts as a toon actually being lost. And then board refreshes are a penalty. So for board refreshes, you may not refresh your board unless you have fought each team once. Penalties will incur for invalid board refreshes. Must fight each team once and only once. After 10 matches, you must refresh the board. There you go. That's kind of new, actually, I think. Anyway, so when it comes down to it, I need to build these teams. So I'm going to go ahead and go into DC Legends and think through this. Be right back. So now what I need to do is build an incredibly strong team with 10 toons per team. And now here's what happened last time. What last time I tried to do is I tried to go with synergies that would work for each team. I tried to do like strength-based, special damage-based. I can't remember the last one. Now I'm leaning more towards doing my taunter thing, the thing that I said the most. So what I'm gonna do right now is try to build one team, and then as you guys know all of my toons, everything else, and you can see them all here, what I'm going to do then next is I'm going to have you guys give me your votes, your thoughts, comment below. I'm not going to put up a poll or anything. Give me your argument as to why you think this toon should be used in the Tournament of Legends or why one toon shouldn't, if I'm making a mistake here, if I'm making a mistake there. Now, going into it, Part of this is also what is going on in PvP itself. Now, one thing that's a big issue is that I'm not allowed to use Atrocitus and Supergirl, but I'm going to run into a lot of Atrocitus and Supergirl teams. One of the solutions I found for Atrocitus is Enchantress. So, outright, I think I'm going to use Enchantress at lead regardless. I'm going to have her on my roster of tunes that I can use. I think she's an awesome lead. The only thing that I'm worried about is that damage immunity only being 75%. If that doesn't hit which if I'm doing 10 matches, that means that it's going to miss like 2 to 3 times. So that means I might lose 3 automatic, depending on how I build the team up around her. So there's Enchantress. Now, and here's the thing. This is where I get like so... Oh, wait. I just realized something as well. So, sorry for being, because I'm having all these ideas all at once right now, and I'm going to go ahead and go through my taunters. So, we got Barda. Cool. I think I can use Grundy here. Sir Thickness, Grundy. I'll put him in. And then as an energy taunter, here's the problem. You could put Clayface in there as the energy taunter, right? He's not as powerful as he used to be, but he still ain't bad. Secondary taunters like Steel, I will save that for the next round of what I'm going to select. Right now, focused on the role of taunter. Now, here's where I like kind of had a hesitation. If I go all the way down, or maybe I should just select him out, male villain, blah, 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 blah. Where are you? There we go. Ultraman. Now, why am I thinking Ultraman? Ultraman transfers debuffs, right? From what I understand, he's a really good taunter. He heals himself. He keeps taunt on himself. Also, I got a pack during the whole Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas thing that will allow me to take Ultraman RB1 before the tournament. I could take him RB1 now and use him as my energy taunter in Tournament of Legends. So, there's the first question I pose to you guys. Ultraman or Clayface? Should I lean towards Ultraman? Should I lean towards Clayface in terms of energy taunters? Or do you have an argument for a completely different one? I'm leaning away from taunters like Arcus, Power Girl, because they're very, very they're glass cannons, and they rely on death immunity to keep them alive. And if that gets purged, I'm screwed. So I'm not going to look at Power Girl or Arcus. I will use Terra. So let's go ahead and make another row down here. Terra is going to be in that list. I just took her RB1. I'm so happy that I was able to finally take her RB1. So I have Terra RB1, putting her in there. Now, here's one thing I did notice. Darkseid was on the prohibited list with others in the past. And I think Desaad was also on that list as well. I'm not sure if that was because of Desaad or because of a bug. So as far as like utility goes, buffers and debuffers, I kind of have to put Desaad in there as part of consideration. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to use him, but I'm definitely going to consider him heavy, heavy, heavy. One team I'm thinking about already is Martian Manhunter with Darkseid and Desaad, just so that I can get stuns out with Desaad much faster. Also, I didn't see Black Flash on that list. Can we use Black Flash? Are we allowed to use Black Flash? Am I going crazy? He was not on that list, right? Black Flash was banned for a while. He was on the ban list. I'm sorry. You got to give me a second. I got to double check this. Yo, Black Flash is not on the ban list anymore. In the Tournament of Legends, like Black Flash in the past has been banned. If I'm not mistaken, am I going crazy? He is not on that list. Now, when I think about Black Flash, another thing I think about is another lead. Another lead that I'm going to use or have to have in the mix is Aquaman. Because if I'm running into a bunch of Black Flash teams, I need Aquaman, right? This is also part of that whole being like kind of a siege thing. I want to be a little bit more conservative in going about this. Building like an Aquaman, Terra, Barda team, kind of outmolded at this point. I don't know if it's going to be really as useful as I want it to be, but I mean, it's still a possibility there. All right, so Now that I have the now as a damage dealer, oh man, as a damage dealer, Etrigan goes in, has to, one of the best mystic damage dealers in the game. They don't have Trigon on the ban list, right? It was Cheshire and it was Atrocitus and Supergirl, not Trigon. The problem with Trigon is if I put Trigon in, Trigon matches end messy. Like, you're not guaranteed that everybody's going to come out alive, but you are basically guaranteed to win. So I'm just going to marinate on that. Superboy was not on that ban list, so I'm going to add him to our row of damage dealers. Let's see. Support, I might actually put Poison Ivy in there at support. I'm going to consider Poison Ivy. And then going back up to the Taunters here. Yeah, Ultraman may have to get boosted up to 80-11 RB1 before the tournament starts. Another decent support / not support. Support isn't what I'm looking for, but the word is escaping me right now. Riddler. Now, Riddler puts out a lot of debuffs, a whole lot of debuffs, plus gives death immunity, plus gives True Sight. So he might be good. Another awesome lead would be Nightwing. Now that I think this is the funny part too. As you go through, or as I go through this stuff, I'm remembering like who I play who with, and Azrael was not on the ban list. Azrael has been on the ban list in the past. Is he going to be that useful though? Because here's the thing, I'm thinking about good tunes that I would like to use, but also I have to consider where the meta is in PvP at the moment. Azrael isn't as useful as he used to be. He's not as powerful as he used to be. So is that even worth it? So now as we go down this list, Penguin might be a good secondary taunter. I'm going to put Penguin in the mix just to see. I haven't been using him a lot lately, and I don't see a lot of people using him either. I think he's good, but ooh, the question. And see, right now, I'm getting really physical heavy, right? There's a lot of physical tunes that I'm plopping in here. Punchline, I mean, that would be another pairing with Trigun, but the problem with that is that I'm in a very, very defensive mode. I'm backed up against the wall, and I'm relying on disease to take him out, and if disease isn't hitting like I need it to, then we have a problem. All right, so going through the physicals, that's basically it for the physicals that I'm looking at right now. I was actually thinking too, because this could give me a couple of easy victories. Batwoman was also one I was about to take RB1 because I don't know, she aged very well. She's been around for 2-3 years. I haven't seen her get a stat boost or anything like that yet. And she still can crack skulls. So I do like Batwoman, albeit I do not think I'm going to bring her to the Tournament of Legends. I'm looking through the rest of the physicals, and I think that I have the ones that I want. Give or take a couple as I sit through, as I think through. Let me know. So now we're going to go through the Mystics. Wonder Girl is not on the ban list. She was in the past, if I'm not mistaken. And so, should I put Wonder Girl in, especially as a damage dealer? She can cause problems. This also makes me think I should have either Cheetah or Martian Manhunter to help with turn meter. I'll get back to them in a minute. Wonder Woman Coda, that she got the stat boost. She's still good, but I don't know if she's good enough for the Tournament of Legends at the moment. Let's see. Going on down. I think that, Stitch. Now, Stitch is good. However, I don't know if she's Tournament of Legends good. And by that, I mean, like, I'm going to do my damnedest to try to keep everybody on this alive. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that with Stitch. Darkseid has to go in. And see, now we have all these mystic damage dealers. Darkseid goes in at lead and damage dealer. He can be used in multiple ways. So, like, he's good on either side. So having him is almost essential. Okay? And now we'll go back to energy, and then I'll call it a video. See, energy damage dealers. Cyborg. Cyborg would be good, but in the meta right now, I don't know he's going to be that useful. Cyborg would be a good damage dealer. Supergirl, they said I can't use Supergirl with Atrocitus, but that does not mean I can't use Supergirl in general, like maybe even with Darkseid. Oh, go back down here. Let's see. I'm tempted to put Supergirl in there. So that's what we're thinking about right now. Martian Manhunter. He may have to be the other lead. Turn meter plus awareness. Oh my goodness. This is where I'm at so far. And I'm gonna toss it out to you guys. I am genuinely asking for your help. This is the video where I don't have a lot of time to read comments and stuff, but this is the video where I'm going to read the comments and collect and everything else and get back to you guys about how my team is going to be built. So that's that. Right now, the tunes I'm looking at, not sure they're going to be on the teams. In terms of lead, I'm looking at Atrocitus. I'm looking at Enchantress, Aquaman, and Nightwing. In terms of taunters, I'm looking at Barda, Grundy, Clayface, and Ultraman. In terms of just kind of support, debuffers, buffers, all that jazz, Terra, Desaad, Black Flash, Poison Ivy may get removed. And then Riddler, Penguin, Question, Supergirl is a damage dealer, and the other damage dealers would be Etrigan, Superboy, Wonder Girl, and Darkseid would play both sides. He'd be a leader and damage dealer. I'm not so sure. And if I have Darkseid in as a damage dealer, that means I almost have to have Lex, in my view. So let me know what you think. Am I off? Am I way off base? Have I picked absolutely horrible teams? Let me know. And I hope actually like going through these tunes, it lets you like further know who you should develop, because these are the tunes that are powerhouses in the game, at least for me. So thank you guys for watching. I drop these legend videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Hit that notification button, please. Thank you. Buy me a coffee. Help support the channel. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll see you next time.